We are now on to supporting details, part 2 of main idea. There are many different fears that people face in the world. Acrophobia, the fear of heights, is a common phobia. People are afraid to climb ladders or to go to the top of buildings. Another kind of phobia is a social phobia, which is the fear of being embarrassed in public. Many people have a social phobia of speaking in public. Arachnophobia, the fear of spiders, is also very common. Seeing a spider crawl up a wall can send many people into panic. Fear is something people deal with every day. Okay, remember, first find the main idea, and then we're going to look for supporting details. So the main idea is that people face many different kinds of fears. Try to find the sentence that supports that idea. Look up in your paragraph and see which sentence supports that there are many different types of fears. These sentences in red are supporting the main idea by telling the reader what types of fear there are. The other sentences describe those different fears in detail. Looking back up at the paragraph, the sentence, acrophobia, the fear of heights, is a common phobia. Another kind of phobia is a social phobia, which is the fear of being embarrassed, and arachnophobia, the fear of spiders, is also very common. Popular pizza toppings differ from country to country. In America, our most popular pizza toppings are pepperoni and sausage. Americans really like meat on their pizza. A popular topping in Japan is squid. Seafood is a main part of the Japanese diet, so it is no surprise that they would put that on their pizza. Some Australians prefer eggs as a pizza topping. They must like to eat pizza for breakfast. It is easy to see that pizza toppings around the world are very different. Read the paragraph. Try to find that main idea. I know our topic is pizza, so our main idea is there are many different kinds of pizza from country to country. The main idea is that pizza toppings differ from around the world. Try to find the sentence that supports that idea. I will highlight the supporting details to help you better understand. Read the paragraph. There are the supporting details. In America, our most popular pizza toppings are pepperoni and sausage. In Japan, a popular topping is squid. And in Australia, a popular topping is egg. Next article. The cockroach has some amazing defense mechanisms. First, it is very sensitive to light. This means it is more active in the dark, where there are fewer predators. Next, it has long antennae with tiny hairs, which are very sensitive to movement. At the first hint of danger, the roach can scurry off. Lastly, the cockroach has a tough outer skeleton. Curled up, a cockroach can survive being stepped on because its outer skeleton. It is no wonder that cockroaches have been around for over 200 million years. Ew, cockroaches. I hate bugs. Let's find first the main idea about cockroaches. So, the main idea is that cockroaches have great defenses. Now we need to explore which sentences support that idea. They're highlighted in red. These sentences support the main idea by telling the reader what the defense mechanisms are. The other sentences, well, those describe more about the defense mechanisms. Okay, now that you have an understanding of supporting detail, let's see if you can determine which supporting detail should go with the main idea that I give you. Remember, supporting details must help reinforce the main idea. Main idea, Harry Houdini became a famous magician for his escapes from impossible traps. So in red it says, what supporting detail would go with that main idea? A, Houdini liked to travel to England to perform his magic tricks. B, Houdini was a very mysterious man. C, Houdini liked to do tricks with water. Or D, Houdini once escaped a straitjacket while suspended high in the air. Go back to our main idea, which is Harry Houdini became a famous magician for his escapes from impossible traps. Look at A, B, C, and D and think which one describes an impossible trap, and that would be a supporting detail. In this first one, it is D. Houdini once escaped a straitjacket while suspended high in the air. Main idea, frogs are amazing jumpers. What supporting detail would go with this main idea? A, frogs use their tongues to catch flies. I don't think so. B, a tadpole is the name of a young frog. I don't think so. C, frogs have long, powerful legs which help them leap long distance. Or D, the fire-belly toad has slightly warty skin. Which one do you think would go with the main idea? Hope you have your choice. Answer is coming up. C is the correct one. Frogs have very long, powerful legs which help them leap long distances. Main idea, chocolate is a very popular gift to give during the holidays. What supporting details would go with this main idea? A, on Valentine's Day, heart-shaped boxes filled with chocolates are given to loved ones. B, hot chocolate is made with warm chocolate and milk. C, most of the world's cocoa beans come from Africa. Or D, chocolate is a popular flavor of ice cream. I hope you have your answer in your head. A is correct. On Valentine's Day, heart-shaped boxes filled with chocolates are given to loved ones because the main idea is talking about chocolate being given during the holidays. Next one, main idea. Octopuses have many different ways to hide themselves from predators. What supporting detail would go with this main idea? Octopuses have 2 eyes and 4 pairs of arms. Well, that may be true, but that does not go with the main idea. B, octopuses like to live in coral reefs. C, octopuses use camouflage to disguise themselves. Or D, octopuses move about by crawling or swimming. And the correct answer is C. They use camouflage to disguise themselves because the main idea was talking about different ways to hide. Next one, archaeologists study the past through artifacts that they discover. So, what supporting detail goes with that? A, archaeologists work long, hard hours in the sun. B, the discovery of stone tools gave archaeologists clues about how people lived in the past. C, archaeologists dig in places around the world. Or D, Indiana Jones was an archaeologist. Hope you have your answer. And the correct answer is B, the discovery of stone tools gave archaeologists clues about how people had lived in the past. Changing it up a little bit this time, I'm going to give you the main idea and then you're going to tell me which one would not go with the main idea. So the main idea says, there are many famous skateboarders in the United States. So which detail below would not go with the main idea? Again, the main idea is there are many famous skateboarders in the United States. A, Tony Hawk became famous for his half-pipe tricks. B, Shaun White is a professional skateboarder and snowboarder. C, with his own television show, Ryan Sheckler is the youngest skateboarder on the pro circuit. And D, the trick called the ollie was created in the 1970s. Which one cannot go with the main idea? That's what we're looking for, the one that does not go. And the answer is D, because it doesn't talk about a famous skateboarder. Next one, to scuba dive, you need a lot of special equipment. What supporting detail would not go with this main idea? A, scuba divers prefer the waters of the Caribbean. B, a mask is used to help the scuba diver see things underwater. C, a scuba diver uses an oxygen tank to breathe underwater. And D, flippers make swimming in the ocean much easier. Which one would not go with the main idea that says scuba divers use lots of special equipment? And of course, you knew it was A because it doesn't talk about any special equipment. Main idea, one type of animal that is a nocturnal hunter is a cat. Which supporting detail does not go with the main idea? A, at night, cats roam the streets looking for small rodents. B, cats will wait in trees when it's dark and pounce on their prey. C, to clean themselves, cats use their tongue as a brush. And D, cats will hide in the shadow of a bush while stalking their midnight snack. I hope you chose C, to clean themselves. Cats use their tongue and brush. That doesn't have anything to do with being a nocturnal hunter. Next one. Egypt is a home to the legendary pyramids and their history, which supporting detail does not go with this main idea. A, the Great Pyramids of Giza in Egypt are one of the 7 ancient wonders. Oh, I'd love to see that. B, a pyramid is a building with a triangular shape. C, Egyptians made pyramids famous by burying their royalty inside of them. Or D, people travel to Egypt to see its 138 historical pyramids. Which one does not go with the idea that Egypt is home to pyramids and their history? I hope you chose B, because that one is talking about the shape of it, not about it being a legendary pyramid. Main idea, earthquakes can cause a lot of destruction. What supporting detail would not go with this main idea? A, earthquakes can also be known as quakes, tremors, or tremblors. B, when a building is not made earthquake safe, it can crumble to the ground. I think that's supposed to be a C. Many bridges are demolished when they wobble in a quake. And D, earthquakes can create tsunamis, which can flood cities. So we're looking at the main idea of an earthquake can cause lots of damage. Which one does not have anything to do with damages? I hope you chose A. Earthquakes can also be known as quakes, tremors, or tremblors. That's just an informational fact. Wow, I can't believe how well you are doing at identifying supporting details. You have discovered the treasure of finding, the main idea and supporting details. Go out in search of more paragraphs to uncover the mysteries within.